Hey there, my friends. March 26th, 2020. Day 3. Total lockdown. Can't go anywhere. But that doesn't stop me from making videos on the scumbag, scammering, pathetic, loser, narcissist, sociopath, psychopath, lying, bastard, Martin Gerraux. This video is going to be really interesting because this is where Martin apparently breaks down, and he is the victim of the fudsters. The fudsters being Randy Strain, Richard C., Susan Bayeli, and myself, Derek Venter. This is where Martin Gerraux on Friday, or was it Thursday, March 19th, sent or left a voice message on his Telegram group for the rah-rah girls and boys, the cheerleaders who egg him on and are currently aiding and abetting his criminal enterprise. Nothing Martin does can be seen as wrong. The fact of the matter is, these people are either highly fucking stupid or they have their heads up their asses, because we have a Facebook group, and that Facebook group clearly has more and more people joining every day, sharing their story on how Martin Gerraux has fucked them out of their money. In some cases, their life savings, and has shown them absolutely no empathy. He has denigrated them, he has slandered them, he's lied to them, and he has victimized them. But this is a classic. The Martin Gerraux, woe is me, I'm a little victim, you little pussy boy, chicken head, chicken shit. Listen to this. Classic Martin Gerraux narcissism, not taking accountability and responsibility for the lives and the families he has ruined. All the while these people came to him, a lot of them giving him their life savings, a lot of them in their late 60s, 70s, that have been looking for an alternative income. It was all so promising in the beginning. I was fooled. Martin Gerraux was my friend. In fact, I was quite amazed when Mr. Gerraux, the multi-billionaire, Nostradamus of crypto, Bitcoin Jesus, cryptocurrency trader, called me one Saturday afternoon when I first got involved, when I said I would give him $5,000 of my Bitcoin, that he was going to give me a return of 20%, up to 20%, up to 23% a week, which he did. I'll give him that. He did for about 6 weeks. Then he stopped paying me my commissions of the people that I was introducing to his program. He stopped paying. No reason given. This was a deal that Martin Gerraux made with several people that were introducing more victims to his scam. 50% of the 15% fee that he was taking out of the weekly trading profits. After you sign the agreement and send him your money, right? Which, in the agreement, it clearly states that within 48 hours of me requesting at the end of the 90-day period of his agreement, the termination of his agreement, I was able to request my money, all of it, the compounding interest, everything, including my seed money, my initial investment, would be paid in 48 hours. Anyway, Martin Gerraux has promised all kinds of things. Coin stabilizer, EBX, total fucking failure. Like everything in his life, I think Martin Gerraux just fails. I think he's a poor little rich boy. He needs his mama, especially in this one. Listen, and we'll go through this plea, his plea and his victim outburst, to his people that still support his poor and sorry, lying, scamming, thieving ass. This is it. It's so pathetic, makes me want to puke.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when I started this Telegram group, I did it out of the goodness of my own heart.
Oh, woe is me. You know what? In those first 3 seconds, we have a Facebook group. And that Facebook group is growing day by day with people that have been scammed and ripped off by Martin Gerraux. And I think that was like a Freudian slip, because he spends more time on our Facebook group where we go after his ass and expose his lies and his scamming ways than he does actually doing what he's supposed to be doing, which is taking care of your Bitcoin and trading. Okay? And he hasn't paid anybody in 6 weeks, going on 7 weeks now, that are still there waiting. You know, the desperate people that believe that he's still going to pay them, who haven't opened their mouths and haven't opened their eyes. They got their heads up their asses. Yes, I wish I could name names. I really fucking do. I wish I could name names. But you know what? Some of these people used to be my friends. And Martin Gerraux did a very good job of turning them on me, because I wanted to expose the scam way back in September, August of 2019. But at the behest of my friends, my business partners, and a whole bunch of other people who believed the Martin Gerraux bullshit, that one day he was going to pay out everybody. Well, months later, several videos later, nothing. And they're still there. Over 50 people have shared their stories of how Martin Gerraux, and there are hundreds that haven't. And still, they support him. It's unbelievable to me that people that I was friends with because I believed they had integrity and honor, that they had morals, are still there, waiting for the pittance of less than 2% a week payout. And again, no payouts for 6 weeks, because Martin Gerraux is leverage trading. All your funds are SAFU. Let's get more into this.
For 3 months, I've been battling these fucking greedy fucking bastards. They have tried to blackmail me.
Blackmail you?
They have tried to take everything.
Take everything?
And I've kept pushing through.
All we want is what you owe us. With them.
And yet, they think it's so fucking funny.
No, we don't.
To spread lies.
Lies?
Derek Fetcher, Richard C., Susan Bale.
Yeah.
Randy Strain.
The fuzzers.
You're a fucking pastor. Susan Bale. Richard C., you fucking sick fuck. And Derek Fetcher, you fucking psychotic piece of shit.
That would be me. A psychotic piece of shit. And according to Martin Gerraux, I'm also a pedophile. And I'm a scammer. And I'm a hacker. And I think at one time he called me a terrorist. Maybe I'm wrong. He's called other people that. And, well, a motherfucker. Man, it just keeps on coming. Every day I'm something new. Coming from the man who poses as Batman and the savior of the world with his COVID-19 initiative, the latest bullshit he's feeding all these little followers. And I call them little. I'm diminutive for a reason, because they don't have the balls to stand up and be the men and women that they actually should be, looking out for other human beings that are being fucked over by this motherfucker, okay? And I really don't care a shit what you think about my professionalism. I never claimed to be a professional frickin' video producer, and I'm not trying to be anybody's hero. I'm telling it like it is, and I'm getting pissed off and angry because my friends, people that went into the Martin Gerraux business, and family members that went into the Martin Gerraux business as a means to an end to get extra income, have been screwed over. And Martin Gerraux, you don't fuck with my family and my friends. You just don't do that. It ain't a good idea, you pathetic little excuse for a man. You little chicken boy, chicken shit. That's all you are, man. You're a chicken boy, a chicken shit. You're a chicken.
I have done everything
Right.
that I could possibly
Fuck you
do
over.
to be here for everybody. And all everybody ever says, where's my payout?
Did you hear that? You little people that are still following him, you people that haven't got the balls to face the reality of what's going on, you haven't got the morals and ethics to call him out for what he is. Yes, I'm attacking you too today, because you are aiding and abetting a criminal by supporting him, by giving him glowing testimonials for his shit that he's paying you every week. Get off your asses and do something. He's basically throwing you in the same basket as he is the fudsters and all the people that he screwed over. All of you, all I ever hear about is, where's my fucking money? Pathetic. Feeble excuse for a man. Are you a man, Martin Gerraux?
Where's my fucking payout?
See?
When you're at 100%, 160%, all I see is fucking greed.
All I see is fucking greed. You sound like one of your daughters, bro. That's, of course, if you have daughters. That's, of course, if you have a wife. I got to question any woman that would want to live with a man like you. Lying, thieving scumbag.
I've done everything I can for all of you. And these sick fucks on Facebook. You think it's funny? You think it's funny what you're doing? And now you're actually the ones hurting these people.
No accountability. No responsibility. It's the fudster's fault that we're hurting all these people. His legitimate clients that are still kissing his ass. But all those legitimate clients that asked and requested, and that they had every right to do to get their money back and to get their earnings. Oh no. Not them. Just the legitimate ones.
And these members. Because all you fucking do is spread lies.
Nobody's lying, Martin Gerraux. Every person that has joined the Facebook group, I think it's 60 plus now, and that are also in our private Telegram group that you've been trying to hack for days now. Days. Mr. Gerraux has been trying to hack. Oh, is that maybe JP trying to hack us? JP, my man from down in the islands, from one of the islands, talking like a gangster boy. Oh, Martin Gerraux, you're so pathetic.
All you do is make up bullshit.
Make up bullshit?
You don't realize how you've affected families. You don't realize how you've affected lives. You don't realize how you've affected my own fucking life.
Oh, we do realize how we've affected your own fucking life, Martin Gerraux. We're making it very, very difficult for you to continue your scam. For you to continue getting victims. Because people that have any kind of logic and common sense are going to do a search on you, Martin Gerraux. And right now, the internet is filled and covered with Martin Gerraux scam hashtag. And it's going to get worse for you, Martin Gerraux. But then, of course, you aren't really Martin Gerraux. Okay? You'll probably take on a new persona, a new identity. You'll steal somebody's identity. Now, we're kind of in a conundrum, Martin Gerraux. I love the fact that you're listening to this video, watching it. We're kind of in a conundrum on whether you are this guy, what's his name? Sasha Marvin, the ex-DJ, aerobatics pilot, hang glider pilot. Sure looks like you. One of our members made a call to the telephone number that's freely available on Sasha Martin's hang gliding Instagram. I'm not hang gliding, sorry, gliding and aerobatic pilot. Martin Gerraux claimed many times that he's an aerobatic pilot in his webinars. Or not an aerobatic pilot, but he's a pilot. He owns 3 jets or something. And several homes in the USA. Amongst the myriad of companies that have popped up since I first got involved with him in April, May 2019, there must be like 50 fucking companies that Martin Gerraux has opened. Keeps on reinventing himself. So is Sasha Marvin, the glider pilot and aerobatics pilot, one and the same, Martin Gerraux? They live in the same area. Florida, Naples area, Clearwater area. They live in the same area. And it's a funny thing. As soon as we found the Sasha Marvin Facebook page profile, within 5 minutes of us posting a picture from that profile, it was removed and deleted. That profile was removed and deleted from Facebook. But being the narcissist that he is, he leaves up his Instagram posts because he wants to be worshipped. Martin Gerraux has this delusion about being somebody's hero. Oh, like this latest thing that he's done, the COVID-19 initiative where he's going to hand out 3-ply or 5-ply toilet paper, the best of the best toilet paper that money can buy, even got a lotion in it so that you don't scrape your ass when you're having a crap. Thanks to Martin Gerraux. You're going to thank him. And all these supplies, internationally, by the way, internationally and nationally, are going to be available to all his current members. So that if they're suffering from not getting paid every week, they can go for a handout for free toilet paper, 4-ply, 5-ply, 3-ply with lotion, the best that money can buy toilet paper from one of his outlets, from one of his venues, which he's setting up all over the world. This is going to be accessible to his members. Because he knows they're going to have to be standing in line because he's going to fuck them out of all the money that he's taken from them too. And quite possibly, they're going to be in a situation where they're going to have to stand in a line, like homeless people, to get food. Like homeless people to get toilet paper. I hope you enjoy it. You rah-rah girls and boys that are still praising Martin Gerraux and his pathetic stupidity. Actually, he's not stupid. He's very, very clever, Martin Gerraux. I'll give you that, Martin Gerraux. You are an intelligent. Here in South Africa, we have a phrase, can't really be directly translated. But let me tell you what it is. Slim vang sy baas. Nee, jy sal nie verstaan wat ek vir jou nou sê nie, Martin Gerraux. Jy sal dit nie verstaan nie. Want jy's 'n fucking doos. Jy's eintlik 'n fucking doos. Nou in Suid-Afrika waar vandaan ek afkom, is dit nou die laaste ding wat iemand vir jou kan sê. There are other things that I could possibly say to you in my language, Martin Gerraux. I wish you did understand what I just said. But the fact of the matter is, Martin Gerraux, no matter which way you look at it, no matter how you want to splice and dice, there is nothing ethical or moral about him, including his little crying victim act in this video.
So I'm handing over the fucking keys.
Oh yeah, of course you are.
To my team.
Because you won't take responsibility.
And if I fucking die,
oh my goodness me.
Just remember one thing,
oh,
you
yeah?
son of a bitches. Fucking whoa. Randy, Susan, Derek, and Richard
That would be me.
Remember one fucking thing. You are fucking responsible for my fucking death. Go fuck yourselves.
Oh, we will. But not before we fuck you, Martin Gerraux. So anyway, that was Martin Gerraux doing his little act. Here is a message he left an hour later for his rah-rah cheerleaders. Those people with their heads up their asses that won't come to the realization or the reality. And they keep on supporting this piece of shit. Listen to this. An hour later. Now, this was somebody you just heard saying, I mean, frankly, that act, if you didn't have some discernment, you would be wondering if he was going to do himself in. Maybe that's going to be his out. Martin Gerraux has coronavirus. And he's in isolation. Actually, he's already said that. He's already used that one. That's why he can't pay people, the latest people. I can't pay you because of the coronavirus scare. And, I can't pay you because all the funds are in lockdown. And we've got security problems, which we've heard like 20 fucking times over the last year. He's always got a security problem. But we were told there's military-grade security on all the Telegram and every group. And in everything, there's military-grade security. But somehow, some people in his group, like 75-year-old woman and 81-year-old man who gave him his money, are hackers. They're hackers. And they've got fake ID. And on and on and on. Yet, there are 850 people in his group that are still paying him gratitude for his bullshit less than 2% a week. And they are bringing in more victims. You should be fucking ashamed of yourselves for what you're doing. So,
ladies and gentlemen, this message is for Mr. Derek Venture.
That would be me. This is an hour after he's crying.
Listen to these messages.
His baby crying.
And I know how they somehow get through to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask one very polite final time to accept my hall pass.
Oh, he's a
And
school
immediately.
monitor now.
Immediately.
He's a school monitor now.
Discontinue.
He's talking to me like I'm a little boy. Condescending, narcissistic, asshole. He's talking to me like a little boy, like he's talked to so many others. And he's threatening me. Immediately. Let's hear more from an hour after I'm going to commit suicide and, oh, I'm dying and I can't take it anymore. Bullshit.
Delete, terminate, destroy your stupid Facebook group. Your stupid.
It's not my Facebook group, Martin Gerraux. Belongs to somebody else. I have no control over that, Martin Gerraux. But I could whisper in the person who owns the Facebook group. I could whisper in his ear and ask him to take it down once I receive payment for all the people that you have fucked over that are important to me, my friends and my family. You have the amount.
Stupid website. And I am strongly advising you in a peaceful way that it's time to move on from the FUD.
Is that double talk? I'm strongly advising you in a peaceful way with an ominous, threatening tone.
Perhaps you don't think that I'm smart.
Martin Gerraux, you obviously are not smart enough to realize that this shit ain't gonna stop until you pay. We are going to be a constant burden in your life until that happens. Trust me. Your threats are like water off a duck's back, shrugged off as idiocy and futile.
The problem is, and I'm just going to be very straight up here because I usually don't like to swear, but Mr. Derek,
I like to swear.
If you do not delete your stupid Facebook group and your website, delete them within the next hour.
Oh. Now, folks, let me remind you, that was March 20th. That was an hour after the MG crying like a little 9-year-old pussy girl who'd been caught with her fingers in the cookie jar. An hour later, he's threatening me. Within an hour, Martin Gerraux, I'm still waiting. It's the 26th of March, 2020. It is 13:25 in the afternoon, and I'm still waiting.
Not only are you going to fuck yourself over, you are going to fuck over the other people that you started this bullshit.
Did you hear that? He doesn't take responsibility or accountability. He's not a cryptocurrency trader. He's a Ponzi man. And because of him and I, and myself and the Fudsters, have an issue with him not paying people, it's our fault that you are not getting paid. You're not getting paid because of us.
Did with. And when I mean fuck over, I mean that you're going to be crying on your hands and knees like you did when you left South Africa because you were writing anti-Semitic remarks.
I left South Africa because I was writing anti-Semitic remarks. Martin Gerraux. You know, like I told you in our personal chats on Telegram, you don't know me. You don't know who I am. You don't know shit about me other than the conversations we've had. And all those conversations have always been about what you were going to do for us. And I was caught up in it. I was caught up in your bullshit, your lies. But Martin Gerraux, you don't know me. My anti-Semitic remarks are by the wayside. I didn't leave South Africa because of that. But that just goes to show how little you know about what the fuck is going on anywhere else in the world. You live in a lofty tower. You live in a glass house, Martin. And guess what? There are feisters and more people coming out every day who are going to start throwing rocks at your little glass house that you live in. Don't fucking even comment about my life, you asshole, because you know nothing about it. And never have I cried about leaving South Africa. But of course you twist everything the way you want. Let's continue.
You have 1 hour.
Ooh. It's 7 days later.
Hour to delete, terminate, destroy your Facebook shit, your website, your Twitter bullshit, your YouTube videos, and anything else that you've done. Destroy them all if you do not. Is this a threat, are you asking me? Yes, it is.
Whoa.
If you do not do this.
This is a guy who doesn't want to do harm to anybody. Go and check my previous videos where he says that over and over. He doesn't even want to do harm to his enemies. Hey, Martin, I'm waiting for you, motherfucker. I would give anything to meet you face to face. Anything. I would give anything to meet you face to face. You cowardly little chicken shit.
And I'm giving you a hall pass. I can promise you.
What? A hall pass? You're giving me a hall pass?
That your friends that you did this with
That would be the first.
Are not going to be happy with you. These are people with lives.
Yeah, they're people with lives that continue. They're obviously not my friends, Martin. They're not my friends, because if they were my friends, they'd stick with me. They'd take you on for the lying bullshit artist you are. They're not my friends, Martin. And I care fuck all for them because they care fuck all for me and my family. I cared for them. I tried to get them to see who you were. And many times they agreed with me. But for some reason, they're still kissing your ass, Martin Gerraux. They're still kissing your ass. You destroyed my friendships and my relationships.
Families. And even though everyone has been involved in this, I'm giving you the option because, well, you're the main one that's out there spreading this horse garbage shit.
I take that as a frickin' medal of honor that I'm the main one. And I'm not spreading horse shit. I'm spreading the truth about who you are and what you are. A cowardly chicken shit chicken boy.
And I'm a many, many steps ahead of you. Take it down. You have 1 hour.
Can you believe?
Ladies and gentlemen, this message is...
Can you believe this? Can you believe this guy? 1 hour. That was last Thursday. Today is Thursday, the 26th. That was last Thursday, the 19th. I had 1 hour. Now, Martin Gerraux has tried to hack. In fact, he did hack my one of my Gmail addresses that I hadn't secured. He also hacked, from that Gmail address, he hacked my BitMEX account that has money in it. He didn't get the money, but I can't access it either because of this asshole. I cannot access my BitMEX account that has a substantial amount of money in it. And he continues to do so. Within the last 24 hours, he tried to hack Richard C. And several other people in our Telegram group's Telegram account. He doesn't stop. Now, it amazes me that Martin Gerraux actually has all the time to do this. Actually, you know what? That would answer the question as to why the fuck he can't pay out more than 2% a week. And let me tell you exactly why he can't. Because he has no more money coming in from victims. Because we're putting a stop to him. So, if you are a sycophant, rah-rah cheerleader girl or boy, I'm sorry I'm being diminutive here, but frankly, you're not adult if you keep on believing this shit. At least you're not an adult with common sense and logic. At least you don't... I have to question your intelligence on the basis that there are so many people that have been screwed and scammed, and yet you're still there. 850 of you are still there. Martin Gerraux, we were told that if we didn't cease and desist, that every day that goes by, we're destroying your business. Actually, Martin Gerraux, I'm going to destroy your fucking life. That is my mission. That is the mission of the Fuzzers. We're going to put you in jail, Martin Gerraux. We have the SEC now looking into you, Martin Gerraux. And sooner or later, it's going to be the Department of Justice in the USA. And, of course, then there's the FBI, who have taken an interest in you too, Martin Gerraux. And sooner or later, we're going to find out where you live, who you are, and one way or the other, you're going to pay your pound of flesh. It may not be money back to the people you owe, but you're going to pay, Martin Gerraux. I assure you, I'm not going away until you pay the people that you owe money to. And I'm not just talking about my friends and family that I care about. I'm talking about the whole group and all the people that are joining us on a daily basis. I'm talking about them. You better start thinking very, very seriously about the predicament you're in. You cannot hide, Martin Gerraux. There are people coming in every day that have special skills and abilities, and we will fucking find you. That is a promise.